That is such a silly song. Like, it's the kind of song that you use, like, alright, you're going after an outlaw. This should be like... I guess outlaws are kind of more run-of-the-mill. It's not like the kind of thing they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I beat that outlaw. Most of the time, anyway. I found it very funny, because I was like, I don't actually know what music I'm going to put with this. I kept wanting to do art of Grovile, like, standing in the rain. Now experiencing it for the first time, and then all these joke songs came to mind, like "Feel the red on your skin," but that's gonna get me. That would get DMCA'd very quickly. Hold on, throw the whatever. I can talk over silence. And then I decided to use this thing that I made for the Nintendo Direct yesterday. Spoilers, I guess. But one of the games we're getting is a Mario and Luigi game. Holy shit. I can't believe it. I thought it was dead. I thought as soon as Alpha Dream was gone, it's like, it's weird because you think of all these closed companies, and you're like, all right, well, there goes the death of the industry, I guess. But at least in certain cases, it's not good that the studios close, but the games can continue on in some cases. What's probably not going to continue on is that Starlow's probably not going to be in the next game, which makes me very sad. I'm now realizing I've got the air conditioner is going to be on the whole time. It is currently 85 degrees in Fahrenheit. I don't suppose anyone would need any kind of clarification. If that's 85 degrees Celsius, I'm pretty sure people would... I think you would die. I think you would just die. Let's get into it. Give me music. More amazing art. It's so wild seeing them like in this kind of like realistic style, and that it looks like they're done by different artists. Like this looks like it was done by the same artist that did the terrifying picture of Rampardos making the I should go call HR comments. Let's get back into it. Previously, Grovile and Dusknoir, now enemies, have gone back in time. Another song I was wanting to use is Pitbull's stupid old Men in Black song. And Grovile, we all know how this goes. Grovile is going up to the Time Gears. The human is now a Pokemon, and Dusknoir is... We don't actually know about Dusknoir, but it's very possible we'll be getting, gameplay of him in the past, which is going to be cool. Let's get into it. Oh, that's it's so funny seeing Grovile as one of the bosses. I wonder if we'll get one of like Dusknoir. Maybe it'll be like they'll be right next to each other. Oh, that's right. We're going straight back into it. Getting some, yeah. The Reaper Cloth is Dusknoir's evolutionary line's signature item. Obtaining it is one of the requirements needed for this Pokemon to reach its final stage. However, it's not the only one. Oh? Do tell. Unlike others, like the evolution stones, this item only makes effect under certain special conditions. The fountain? The spring? I don't know what it's called. After humans and Pokemon were split apart, the latter crafted a particular artifact to artificially make up for said requirements. Link cable? Link cable, they called it. I called it. Link cable, they called it. Cynicism, nostalgia, or plain and simple melancholy. Either way, it's just a substitute. Originally, the second and last condition was no other than the Pokemon spatio-temporal translocation through a process known as trading. Yeah? This time, there was no trade. Spatio-temporal being, like, transported between different games as, like, entirely different worlds. Yeah, that's gonna hurt my brain. This time, there was no trading involved, but at the very same moment Dusknoir set foot in the passage of time, basically would set the requirements. His evolution had already been decided. As soon as he set through the... Oh yeah, there he goes. Okay, so he's not going to be Dusknoir in the past. He's going straight to... And now, oh wait, no, he doesn't have to... Whatever. Oh, that's right, he doesn't need the link cable because he's being traded to the past. And that was not all. Due to the abrupt chain of events that happened in the past, it was no other than his old companion Trico, the one who ended up bearing this cloth for some time, before it casually returned to the hands of its predestined user. That was such a good bit. Like, wait, I frisked him and I found the Reaper cloth, holy shit. Even if everything seemed to be back to normal after their first and last duel. There was a remarkable event that got to happen meanwhile, as his now rival took care of his most precious treasure. Luminous Spring's resurrection through the desire and the prowess of the illusory Pokemon Celebi. The newly evolved Grovile's whole body was imbued with the miraculous energy, fruit of her love and the sacrifice of her ancient Chronovale. Both him and everything he carried with him at that very same moment. What is he on about? And so both indirectly and poetically, he may not have been able to evolve previously, but because Grovile was holding the Reaper Cloth when he evolved, you know what? Let him cook, let him cook. And thanks to the miracle professed by his bitter enemies, the current agent of darkness and late friend of the hero of time, Link, would be freed from the curse engendered by the other illusory Pokemon. He might not have Rampardos in his brain no more, who wielded particularly twisted ideals. Although I guess Darkrai would just follow Dusknoir around. Alright, well I guess we're gonna find out. This is probably Darkrai doing his own voice, because he's not needing to talk to Dusknoir. How ironic. You're a lucky one, brat. As Rampardos. So Rampardos is in his brain. So this is your doing, huh? I guess he actually chose wisely. If you've come all the way here, it means you also want to get rid of me. Well, that's fine. Because, to start off, I'm not even real. Nothing here is, in fact. The real Rampardos ceased existing at the very same moment he was swallowed by that spectral force. It ain't that tough. No amount of doors in the world can get you through a black hole. Your enigmatic inner self and your mind never coexisted at the same entity. The first one is a mystery. Oh, is this a remix? Very cool. The first one is a mystery even to yourself. You misjudged the situation due to the lack of information and the loss of mental faculties that you suffered in here. Where'd you end up falling then, you may ask? Right into the nightmare someone else weaved for you. A Pokemon as evil as the one I've represented until now. And I'm just a mere glimmer, a memory fragment that they decided to use in order to manipulate you. However, it was you and your own insecurities, the ones who ended up granting me such a punitive nature. Those voices, those screams, that gruesome laughter that echoed inside of you, even when you didn't want it to. It was all part of your imagination. I won't deny the fact that you were subject to severe psychological torture in here, but ever since then, your worst enemy wasn't other than yourself. Though I highly doubt you ever discover the truth. I wonder what shape you will adopt now, both in body and soul. I somewhat would have enjoyed to stay some more and see it myself. Goodbye, Dusknoir. Goodbye, Dusknops. This is indeed your last chance. Make sure not to throw it away. Very cool. And then this is probably just going to be... Absolutely. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for this sub. Where the hell are they? This place is very purple. I feel so dizzy. Have we arrived already? Are we in the past? I think so. It's not much light yet, though. Probably just like dark out, I guess. Where's our lord? Did he perhaps end up somewhere else? What on earth? Who is this? Why is they lying down here? Could they be? Nah. Well, he looks okay. My lord, is it you? What's with that question? Of course it's me. My lord, your aspect has completely changed. It's true. What happened to me while we time traveled? It must be an evolution. I'm sure of it. Though, to be honest, I've never seen anyone go through it. Another evolution, huh? Yes, that's right. Master Dialga, with their divine grace, blessed me with all kind of knowledge. This is Dusclops' evolved form. Duskull's family's final stage. My name is now Dusknoir. I've attained my maximum potential. Hooray, Lord Dusknoir! Good for you! You look way better than before. I mean, that you've always had an impressive appearance, but now it's even more stunning. I'll take it. Yes, you might be right about that. Well, won't he punish me for my insolence? This is really weird. Yes, there's something different in our Lord. It's not just his looks, nor his behavior towards us. He booted Rampardos out, and now he doesn't have to be an asshole anymore. Now he gets to be an asshole by choice. It's his case. It's much less hostile than it used to be. It's no longer instills that indiscriminated fear. Could this be a consequence to evolving? It also fixed his face. Or perhaps whatever grieved his soul has finally disappeared. He's gone. I can't find him. No matter how much I seek inside of me. I became way more Australian after I evolved. I don't know why. I kind of like it, though. Matches up with the previous voice acting that we did in the previous game. This is fantastic. Screw you, Rampardos. I will no longer be prey to your torment. But now that he's gone... Looks like we made it, my lord. We've arrived to the past without further issue. We probably never saw a happy Dusknoir sprite except for the one where he's kind of got like the more sinister look to it. Like that full yellow background. I don't know if we ever had a Dusknoir of that. Yes. However, I'm not ready yet. I have to think about what I really want to do now. Something has changed inside of me. I beg your pardon? You cannot be considering giving up on your mission at this point, right? You know, Dialga's actually all the way in the future. I don't know. I mean, he is a time Pokemon. He'd probably be able to just get my ass no matter where he went. I need a moment. Alone. Don't disturb me. Do as you wish until I've finished. Why is he grabbing the air with his hands? Well, if you ask us so politely. With such pleasure. Oh, it feels so good to be doing the Dusknoir voice again. I think I should be safe here. This purple looks so good. I wonder if these are like just straight up custom maps. I knew it could happen, but it still distresses me to paralyze time in such a big area. I guess I have no other choice. Resist some more, I beg you all. Oh, now that I've slowed down a bit. The night is coming to an end. Everything's brighter now. Does that mean that the sun will soon... I want to see it from somewhere I can appreciate it properly. This place is too low for me to do so. This cave should lead into a dungeon, right? Based on its location inside of this mountain, I assume it must be an ascending dungeon. It's quite possible that I end up at the summit after clearing it. I got no time to waste. I must do so quickly if I want to make it in time. Realm. Nice. Oh no, different one. Looking up at the same sun. I'm Dusknoir. My identity has been altered yet again, both physical and spiritually. He's left along with my old self. Now that I don't have to keep listening to him, I think it's about time I start making my own decisions. I feel like my strength has grown once again, just like it did last time. Maybe now, thanks to my new body, I'd be able to start chasing after his crazy expectations again. But I refuse to fall for his absurd game twice. The first one almost finished me off. I could only imagine to manage to stay afloat, because Master Dialga decided to reach out to me. You taught me many things, showed me the truth just as you knew it. I would somehow not be who I am right now if it wasn't for you. However, you went way too far. You tried to override my existence and turn me into an extension of yourself. And I'm not you, Rampardos. Your omnical philosophy turned against you in the end. From now on, I will embrace my own traits. Every Pokemon is unique to itself. A Pelipper is capable of both flying and swimming, but it will never glide through the winds as fast as a Swallow. And likewise, I'll never be able to equal your raw power. My body isn't suited to do so. Sorry, it's talking through the middle. I've got a big body mouth thing now. My body isn't suited to do so, but I don't mind it. I've always had other tools you never did. Those you put so much effort into taking away from me. If you were once somehow able to destroy anything that's standing in your way, then I'll be someone able to defend everything that matters to me. Such a good line. Because it's, you know, defending Dialga, but also defending the other things he cares about. Whether it is the ideals of that who I deeply admire and respect, or my very own life, and I'll do whatever it takes to attain it, without any kind of restriction. This is my decision, my judgment, my true feelings. No third parties involved. Yes, this is me, Dusknoir. His little yellow eye there. It's been too long since I last laughed out loud like this. I almost couldn't remember this genuine sense of joy. I'll be the one to live my life. No one else will do it so for me. It's mine and only mine. This is the biggest present anyone could have given to me. This is happiness. What a heartfelt feeling. I want to enjoy it as much as I can. Back to reality, I guess. I wonder if this is the same shot of the sun coming up with Quincy. Look at that. Dude, so much in this sprite. The sun's still going up, I should be quick. He's looking up in his sprite. They didn't need to do that. But also his sprite, his like little profile sprite is doing it too. That's so good. The sun. It's been a while. Well, it's not like I've missed you that much. This warm sensation. It's not bad at all, but there's no place for it in a world like mine. Sorry. Yes, my task has just begun. It's way too soon to celebrate. Grovyle, you wreck. You're also watching the sunrise somewhere else, aren't you? You better savor it properly. There won't be many more left for you. Oh, hell yeah. Now that's new. I think. This is so beautiful. I almost fumbled. I can't break that vow. Edgy little boy. Promised he wouldn't cry anymore. But definitely, this view, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. It surpassed all my expectations. I can't believe there are more wonders like this one awaiting me all over the world. No, I didn't come here just to enjoy them. Yes, I have a mission. The mere fact of coming all this way up here has been an irrational whim. However, my resolve is now unbreakable. There's just no way I wouldn't be willing to give my life for this. I won't let you rewrite history. Your recklessness will end up killing us all. That is my mission. I'll eliminate you without doubt if it's necessary to preserve my precious existence. There's no way I'll let you take it away from me right now. Not that. I finally recovered it. I'll change history, no matter what. Even if I disappear. And by doing so if by doing so I manage to protect this wonderful scene so that others can still enjoy it, then their memory and our legacy will forever live on in every single one of these moments. Okay, so he basically put the philosophy together himself. And my existence, and all the pain I've always dragged with me, will have finally meant something. Therefore, I will. Oh, hell yeah. Protect this world. Awesome screen. Awesome art. I'm gonna have to snap that one later. So everyone, even if it looks like the end to a very long run, this amazing story has only just begun. Okay, I was worried there. I was like, oh, we still got time. We don't have any more time. It's so cool. These are the original names, right? Maybe they'll put it at the very end? But I mean, this is like, if they don't do it, I gotta shout out the ROM maker. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I believe it's pronounced cant. Super amazing ROM hack. This is my first PMD ROM hack, and boy oh boy, you've set a high bar. Super duper cool. I can't believe that they killed off specifically what's their face? Charum. I can't believe they killed off Charum. Everything else, I'm like, oh yeah, mentor figure, super duper dead. Plusle and maaaaan, I love them to death. Apparently all the way to death. But it was Charum who still had all the character arc in the world to still go through. And Rapardo knocks him out. Well, this is awkward. I've only gone for 25 minutes. I think this will be it, though. I'd swap to something else. I guess we're going to be doing a two-parter stream. Here we go. Yeah, cant. And then Sky Temple is the... and here's the people that... Holy shit, the scripts act did art for this. Hell yeah. Pixiv. I don't think that's a person's name. I think that's just a, like, art thing. Maybe it's not. Oh, and these are also probably, yeah, these are also like people that helped, I imagine. It feels like an entire team worked on this. Especially this part. This part's very important. Yes, thank you for the translation. Family for their love and support. My friends for always being there. To myself for my effort and dedication. To you for playing and enjoying it. I truly appreciate it. Hell yeah. Trying to think if there's anything left to say. I wanted more Dusknoir. I was so ready. I'm like, I can't wait to do an entire stream of Dusknoir voice. Alas, I don't think that's gonna be it. I don't think that's happening. What a good game, man. You know what this means? That means I was just thinking I've had hold on, we'll talk after. I would like to save my adventure, yes. Congratulations, you've cleared through special episode 0 in a dark past. However, we've still got plenty of stuff to discover. We aren't finished at all. The future is yet to be saved. Have you ever wondered how this story would look like from another perspective? Whose? Celebi's? Then please keep playing. Let's see what else fate holds in store for these Pokemon. The other shelter cave people? Espeon? After? Oh, baby. I'm glad we don't have just this bit to go. Post game. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. I know where they are. No. No. Alright. I'm brave. I can do this. I will not cry. I'm like Grovyle sometimes. Espeon, you finally arrived. That's not their voice. We'll work on it. We'll workshop it. That was her exact pose too. Kids, what are you doing here? Or I'd rather ask. They all died before Espeon, if this is to be believed then. What is this place? Well, I think you can probably imagine it yourself. That beast and his servants ended us all. Then it's my fault that you've... I'm truly sorry, kids. Don't worry. I'm sure you did the best you could. We all did, but they also had their own tricks prepared. At least now we'll be able to rest some more. It's really, I don't know how to do the voice without the stutter. And besides that, not everything's lost yet, because our existence hasn't still been fully extinguished. Has it, sir? Torkoal? Sir, what are you? It might just be Arceus. It is Arceus, that's very creepy. Because I don't think does Arceus even have a sprite in Sky? I'm telling you, Chico's way stronger. Are they placing bets? No way, man. I think Dusknoir is gonna win. I'm telling you, Chico's way stronger. You already saw who won that duel. You're clueless. Dusknoir was holding back. And besides, he's now evolved once more. They are taking bets. If they ever meet each other again, he would be the one to win this time. Diglett is so based for that. Well, no, Diglett knows. Diglett, I mean, they all probably know at this point that Dusknoir is Duskull. Oh, I love this. This is awesome. I hope Arceus doesn't say a single thing. I hope he's just there. Espeon is like, oh my god, that's Arceus. Oh god, that's... Oh, Arceus, that's Arceus. That's so funny. But Diglett knows that Dusknoir is Duskull. So he's like, yeah. Even if he didn't know, it would be super based of him just to be like, I'm cool with rooting for the bad guy now. Like, well, I've lost my stake in this. Even if they meet each other once again, he would be the one to win this time. Every Pokemon is unique to itself. What a deep and meaningful thought. I love it. Ah, how annoying. How can you empathize more with a Pokemon as creepy as him? Call him out, pal. He's standing up for the guy even with everything he's done. maaaaan doesn't know. Guys, quit bothering them for something so childish once again. Exactly. This argument makes no sense at all. Because Trico is just the coolest of them all. End of debate. Sir, look, this is Espeon. She just arrived here too. Oh god. None of them but Espeon may know. This Pokemon. Isn't it? He does the Palkia voice. What voice do you give to a Pokemon like that? Look how happy they are. Oh, Cherim, did you bring along more of your friends? They are great fun, and certainly peculiar, too. Best buddies with Cherim. They are indeed. Espeon it is, I see. Pleased to meet you, Enough already. What do you think you're doing? I don't know. She's got no filter at all. Even I instinctively know that this Pokemon isn't one you want to infuriate. Stop provoking them, Espeon. You. How dare you abandon us to our fate? I may have said that wrong, but so based of Espeon to go after him. Do you have any idea how much we've all suffered due to your inaction? Aren't you supposed to be almighty? You, the one who created everything and everyone. Then, what the hell are you standing here doing nothing at all? It's so good that no one's home. I can do this. I can go all out. Answer me, Arceus. Arceus? This Pokemon is the very same Arceus? It's so cool. It's like going up to someone, like, having a new, like, drinking buddy, and then someone's like, Zeus, oh, where have you been all this time? And you're like, Zeus? That Zeus? This gentle Gramps is literally God? Oh, he's an old man. I love it. The music. Hold on. I'm losing it. I am sorry. There's nothing I'd like more than be able to solve this situation myself. Then what are you waiting for? Get down there and save them all. Chill, Espeon, please. However, my personal situation isn't that different from yours. I also died. What? What did you just say? We are currently standing at the afterlife. Here lie the souls of those who have left some behind something that still ties them to the physical world. They're all ghosts. In your case, those two, the only ones that still keep you here. Trico, Duskull, I'm so glad you both survived. And in mine, it's each and every one of the creatures that still lurk around my creation's withered fields. I will not be able to rest until literally every single one of them dies. Shit. I haven't been able to properly watch over you all for millennia. Oh, this whole time. Whenever you sought my blessing, or whenever you thought your prayers would be answered. I was observing, silent and impotent, from this very same place. And who could have somehow finished off an omnipotent being like you once were? I fell prey to humans' greed and fear. He's been dead a while. The beings that once shared the same reality with us. They held the capacity to earn the unconditional trust of any Pokemon, even mine, and then they stuffed me in a box and I died. Which, unfortunately, also includes me. They made a whole video game about me. They yearned to control us, but they hid their desire under the lie of mutual comprehension. They took advantage of our innocence, and in an oversight, my physical body was taken away from me. Huh. So he's in a box somewhere, but his spirit's up here. And with it, the vast majority of my capacities. It was then where those closer to me, the timeless legendary Pokemon that helped me with all the sorts of creationary tasks, stood up and banished humans, dope, to another parallel dimension. Palkia was a real MVP on that one. Props to my boy. It was tough for them. No one was prepared for something like that, but they had no other choice. They could well have massacred all those weak but cunning creatures in straight retaliation. However, I never granted them such malice. You are all kind beings created in my image and likeness. Is the music supposed to be like this? Are we gonna freeze? I think we might freeze. Or at least, under the conditions I initially did so. I no longer have the power to redirect those who deviate from the path of righteousness. So like Darkrai, Darkrai screwed up and he can't really make Darkrai be cool again. Fine. Don't think you're totally free from culprit, but at least you've managed to explain yourself. I have 2 questions to make before anything else. The first one is that I still don't understand why not all of us got here. Where's Torkoal? What about Torkoal? Where's his soul? I doubt he was able to survive if we couldn't manage to do so unless he was so in the past that he was happy to, move on. Aw, Sharon. That Pokemon has already found eternal rest. Okay, let's not say it's so preachy. There it goes. Damn it! I knew it. Alright, alright. Back to this. One last check. Button check, button check. Click off, click back on. Alright, alright. Let's talk. Dude, post-game. Now, we haven't actually been gone that long. We saved after the credits roll, right? Do we get more cool art? So maybe that art that I saw may not be wrong. Like maybe when they fix all the time shenanigans, they find rest, something like that. It's so great, I get to be Jerem again. What are we doing? Oh, that's right. No, this game is always kind of like that. All right. No shot. Look at this. I muted myself. No, look at this. Location at the cinema. Not that. You also can't see it on the screen. Rampardos' silhouette, the fragment of Rampardos, was beaten and is included as a boss. Hell yeah. I'm gonna do this for me, for editing purposes later, because now I'll know what to cut out. Oh, I can't believe we're getting a... I don't know what we're getting here, but I sure do appreciate it. Do you think Arceus never actually showed up in the game, right? it was just the statue at the end. Did Arceus' sprite exist in the game? Did they have to put all that in? I'm so curious. Alright, pay attention to the music. If it stutters, then you know what's going on. This is also good because even if this isn't very long, it's good to, you know, it's good to fill out the stream time a little bit. It's so funny seeing Arceus. He's just hanging out with him. He's literally omnipotent, though maybe not anymore. But he's very, very wise at the very least. And they're all just hanging out with him because none of them know this is Arceus. Oh yeah, we never even thought to ask his name. Espeon's face. Oh my god, it's God. Dude, she's so real for yelling at him. Them, I should be using them pronouns, but like, come on, man. I think we got real music this time. I'm now carefully watching to make sure I don't skip too much. What do you think? Do you think there's a mystery dungeon up here? I'm in a Pokeball somewhere. If you could just pop it open for me, I'd really appreciate it. I mean, we're all dead, so it's not like I can ask you to. Alright, so after Espeon apologizes, I'll bring it back. Or after Espeon, like, chills. Alright. Bring it back. Take it back now, y'all. Now, the music stopped again, and that's got me a little worried. I have 2 questions to make before anything else. The first one is that I still don't understand why all of us got here. Okay, this is about Torkoal. Music is back. That's so dope. Oh, wait. He was the only one of you all to die with a sincere smile. Both inside and outside. I might have skipped a line, I apologize. Oh, I see. I'm happy for him then. And your next question. Must have something to do with those two, right? Your partners were observing you too during all this time. Ouch. Ooh. You think they're up here? The same way all those little ones now cheer for their friends. Oh, that's rough. They also did with you. Until your life was finally consumed, of course. At the same moment you exhaled your last breath. No. Their time here came to an end. Just when she gets up here that she could reunite with him. Their souls now rest just like every other one. Though, perhaps, carrying some more grief than usual. That's rough. Espeon, it's not your fault. Either way, they always believed in you. There's no reason for you to feel regret now. I have done so for way too long. The only thing you can do is to keep trusting those that inherited your will. It's true. They can still change history. I've got to cheer for them now. That's true. Like, she needs to be caught up. Because she doesn't, like, she might be looking down and be like, oh my god, this guy is like Dusknoir. Why are they fighting? Why is he evil? This is... Trico, you have grown up so big, and you've even evolved. Wait, how is that even possible? And why is this vision so colorful? Did you perhaps finally found Celebi? You've traveled back in time. That's wonderful. I knew you could do it. Yeah, now Trico has become someone else able to change fate. However, there's someone equally capable that wants to prevent it at all costs. Could that be Dusknoir? Why is he working with the Sableye? How's that possible? That, of all Pokemon, the one to succeed him ended up being that kid. She had that vibe. She was like, why am I getting evil vibes from Dusknoir? What? I can't understand it. He was as kind as any of us were. Well, you see, he was actually being psychologically tortured. It's a long story. What happened to him? How did he get to this situation? Well, that is quite a long story. Yeah. I have no idea what's happening. This is a volcano where he this is his base. Heh. Serves you both right. Especially to you, cursed abomination. You deserve both this punishment and all the misery that will soon ravage your life. He's talking about the human? Yeah. A useless human being, alone and helpless in an unknown world. And having forgotten the only weapon it disposed of. How does it feel you have lost all the memories you put so much effort into stockpiling and conserving? It's unpleasant, isn't it? Aren't you terrified at each step you take? Wow, this would be really ironic if I die, if I get thrown in a portal and lose my memories. Wow, that would suck. Anguished, perhaps, by the overwhelming uncertainty that now surrounds you. Oh wait, no, you have amnesia, you don't even know what you've lost. That's okay, that doesn't feel as good as I wanted it to, oh well. I can't think of a worse conviction for the huge crime your very same existence is. Ah, pathetic humans. They are so disgustingly predictable. Attacking your partner surely was a safe bet. You lack any sense of self-respect, after all. You're so insignificant that you would rather protect someone else's life before yours. Is it really that obvious to you all that you aren't even worth the oxygen you breathe too? He literally felt this way about the human, and then it hit him with the "you should disappear from this world now." Damn, Darkrai's a hater. I was pretty sure about it, but seeing it once again after so much time has reminded me of the true hatred for you all. He was there when humans were around, after all. And regarding that other misfit, well, it won't be long until I get rid of him too. But before that happens, I've got something really important to do. I can't ignore it any longer. You were Grovyle, right? Enjoy your little fairy tale as much as you can. Because soon, I'll myself put an end to your life for cooperating with such scum and for attempting against my ideals. Let's end this already. I'd better hurry, before Cresselia starts looking for him once again. Damn time travel, I gotta deal with the same asshole I already killed before. This looks like a spot in... I was gonna say it's a spot in that one post-game mountain, but I'm not actually sure. This could just be a whole new thing. Alright. This small cave will serve as a temporary shelter. The first one, huh? It radiates a very different energy to the ones we found back in the future. I like this one much better. But I won't be able to do anything with just a single one. Got to resume my quest as soon as possible. Been a while since I've heard this song. I think this is from this game. The wonder map we kept with us should already be working properly here. Let's see. How should I proceed from now on? Yeah. I appeared in this area under Trueshout Forest. I arrived there, I got through it. I climbed up to the top of this mountain to see the sunrise. I went across the whole range full of enormous mountains. And I finally arrived here. It's taken a bit too long to find a place that was adapted to my needs. It's a less rugged and much more accessible area regarding the transport of the remaining tying gears. Besides that, I can also get to the 4 remaining pieces left to visit without traveling too long distances from here. First one I'll head to will be Limestone Cavern. I already know its secret, so it should be a piece of cake. After that, I'll visit Fogbound Lake. It's the next closest location. I never noticed on the map that it's raised up off the ground. And if everything goes as planned, there'd only be left Crystal Lake. An underground lake. Both are approximately at the same distance. Perhaps heading first to Crystal Lake would be easier. Crossing through Northern Desert would end up resulting quite tedious. However, I've got no clue on how to solve its puzzle, let alone by myself. I'll save it for last. We might meet each other again before it's strictly necessary to head there. The human will help me out, I know it. I'll put her towards the underground lake. Its trial was just a courage one. I don't remember that. Let's get going then. To Limestone Cavern. The hot springs? No, they're gonna see... That's wild. I feel like I recognize you, though I don't really know why. What an interesting fact. Despite my old age, I had never heard about a Pokemon like that one. Oh, really? It's a great honor to have added a humble page to your huge knowledge library, Venerable Torko. Whoa, who the heck is this guy? He knows plenty of stuff, and he looks super strong. I don't have a primate voice in me. Man, can't I stand a chance against him together? I wouldn't dare to face him on my own. Oh, looks like we have more visitors. What a busy day. Sableye, I told you to wait out there. Ah, if it isn't the Sableye, what brings you around? What brought you around here? I beg your pardon? It was you, the one who... Oh, I see. You got lost on your way there. You were expecting a fine banquet, weren't you? No, actually... Sorry, but I'm afraid Waterfall Cave is not here at all. You were craving the gems that can be found after clearing it, right? And someone must have told you it was accessible from here. Yeah, sure. Just how bold can ignorance be? Excuse me for a moment, please. My friends, I'm afraid I must say goodbye to you all for the time being. Those poor Sableye seem to have been lost on their way to another place. Wow, I sure feel good being in a heroic role. This is kind of nice. Shame I'm lying to everybody, and including myself. I now feel obliged to help them find it. I could not bear they went back home with such an unhappy expression. Oh, it's a shame. I really wanted to listen to more of your stories. I'm going to remember your stories forever, and tell them to survivor Pokemon in the post-apocalypse. Really? Oh, that's weird. It's never too late to keep learning. Bye-bye, Super Cool, sir. Oh, no, now I think about it. We don't know your name yet. What is it? Oh, you see, I'm actually a world-famous hero. Please spread the word that I'm cool. My throat hurts so bad doing all these voices. I think like lemonade to help with that. What is it? My name is Dusknoir. Dusknoir? Oh, it's an uncommon one for sure. Never heard of it. Yes, I come from a very distant place. Not quite known around here. At least for now. Outlandish knowledge. That explains it all. Come back whenever you want. You'll always be welcome back at the hot spring. The pleasure was all mine. And now, that's a lot of syllables in that word.
Irremediably, I must say farewell to you all. You stupid Sableye. Have you been able to find a way? Have you been able to find out what I asked you to?
Yes, my lord. We wouldn't have interrupted you otherwise. In this time, the authority seems to fall upon two institutions, mainly. The Exploration Team Federation and the police frequently cooperate to keep outlaws at bay.
I see. Complementary institutions. They tend to be more fragmented. Their intel leaks with greater ease. And what about the additional details?
Well, we've got some more info on that, but we don't know how reliable it could end up being.
It's okay. Keep going.
Wow, Lord Dusknoir is so nice. You see, apparently the police is led by Officer Magnazone. They seem to be totally flawless. Not a single blemish on their record. And furthermore, they're not one of those who work from the comfort of their office. They're always involved in every outlaw's prosecution. No one knows how they manage to be as sturdy as that requires to be.
I like the idea of Pokemon abilities leading to personality traits. Never mind that whole Twitter thread about abilities changing their appearance.
However, there's this rumor about another of his officers.
Armaldo?
One that has been recently transferred from the very same federation. Word on the street is that he's quite a greedy one. He doesn't seem to be driven by the strong morals his boss is.
Oh, that is interesting indeed. You'll explain me properly once we leave this place. I've already lost enough time with that geezer. A hermit as wise is the most distinguished of the Alakazam. Come on, he can't even remember the color of his flames.
So, are we now going to visit the place filled with delicious gems?
Of course we're not. I made the whole story to get by.
I was kind of looking forward to it already.
Now that you mention it, let me remind you of something else. Stay away from the public eye. It's not convenient for us to be seen together. Is it clear? I've no role for you both right now.
Interesting.
Limit yourselves to observe from the shadows until I say so.
Sure, my lord. We'll do as you say.
And no more my lord until we have caught these terrorists. It's too awkward. It can end up harming my new image.
What is he on about? Okay.
Boulder Quarry was no joke. There's still a long way to go. Let's do this.
The time gear awaits at the end of Limestone Cavern. Dungeon time! Man, I hope we get a save point. We've done a lot of dialogue. Nah, no thanks. Wow, I still have all this stuff. I don't have any room for gravel rock? No, I guess I have all these thorns. I don't think I need the gravel rock. I do get to voice act more as Dusknoir. Let's go! Let's pick up some of these. Yeet! You might be dead. Oh, you're water type. No, you're dragon type. Shit. Is Dratini pure dragon type? Whatever. I hate pressure. Alright. Driver seat? That might actually be good. Do we really need escape orbs anymore? I'm gonna be happy when I do. Whoa! It's okay. We don't need to fight. Goodbye. Yeah. Someone has added me. I must check. I must peek. Down. I'm so glad we still get to get a little bit of character from the dead characters. That feels good. Maybe they get to finish their arc after all. Sort of. I guess you can still accomplish your arc if you die. Goku did it like 12 times, I think. Are you a flying type? Nope. Maybe. Wasn't very effective. Do bugs have some weird association with ground types? Ha ha. Sorry. Kind of in a rush here. Trying to save the world. Hey, whoa, hey. Why are they... Hey. Stop curing yourselves. Ah! Stop it. What's the point of that damn orb? That's not gonna save me. This might. Oh no, I'm still taking damage. Oh no, I'm surrounded. I'm dead. Come on. No more actions. I'm dead. Stupid. Stupid orb. Stupid orb. Don't do nothing. He's probably just gonna go right back in. I'm having so much trouble to explore alone. Perhaps you somehow made things easier in there for me, partner. Well, that sucked. Alright. I mean, that's monster houses for you. I don't think it would have gone much better if I like fought him at the choke point. Ah, speaking of that. Get the heck out of the way. I'm kind of in a bad type matchup with a lot of these guys. A lot of flying types. Aha! A power band, yo! Oh, I still have my iron thorns. Perfect. Alright. At least this time I didn't even walk into an obvious monster house. Like I did, but the stairs were in there, so I would have walked in there eventually. See ya. No problem at all. Ow. Bye. Nerd. They fall for it every time. Their object permanence is so low. I like it. Well, he went into the ground. I guess he's gone. You know what? Funny to think about it. The way Grovyle, at least is portrayed in the games, he's actually a lot like the Wind Slice from my Gates. Bruh. Very sneaky. Stop it. Get me out of here. Oh, okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I should fight. I don't want to stack up a bunch of dudes on me. Yes, yes, very impressive. Please keep using dig. Who the heck set up that trap? They had traps in the future, right? Does a chestnut trap work in the future? Like with planet paralysis? Like, do chestnuts fall? Probably they would have disabled all the chestnuts to eat the chestnuts. Ow. You get hit by a chestnut trap and you're like, shoot. Somewhere between sick and shit. Sick, free food. Nom. Trap bust orb is lame. We got that equipped. Okay. I'll use this next floor. Ah. He really is like a kangaroo. He jumps everywhere. Does he jump in the cutscenes? I thought it was someone made a comic about, like, there was like a prosy bit skit where like they're talking about drawing you like a baby kangaroo, and then I think it was Scribbs. Hang in, I'm fine. Like drew that with Dusknoir and Grovile. And like Grovile hopped away, and I thought it was just a joke about that he, you know, about the baby kangaroo bit. But I think it's because he literally hops. Go away. No agility in this house. Ugh. Hello. Bring it on. That all mock orb's actually kind of nice. I would love to save my adventure. Thank you. We're gonna have boss fights against the lake spirits. This is gonna be awesome. Or it's just gonna be a cutscene. Insomnoscope. That's exactly what I wanted, actually. Now I can't sleep. Which is... Grovile, that's such an item up Grovile's alley. He's like, you're saying if I wear these glasses, I never need to sleep again? Well, yeah, but it's got, like, downsides to it. It's not all... Like, it's really dangerous going without sleep. Shunk! It's awesome! I love not sleeping. Now I can do my job even better. At greater personal risk to myself. I love irresponsibly working. Decoy orb. Actually, that's kind of hot. Speed up. Critical hit. It's kind of nice. I don't think I need the Clem's orb. No, I'll get the shitty faux seal orb out of my sight. Yeah, this is the way to go. Yeet. What are you gonna do? He is a rock type. And you're a poison type. Dude, ground is such good type coverage, because that hits poison and steel. Uh-oh. And fire. What the hell? It's not supposed to be that easy to cover your type disadvantages. And it's got cool utility use? Doug, I'm glad that didn't work. Stupid. Stop it. I don't know what's wrong with you, but please die. What we got? Ah! Ah! Wait a minute. Hold on. This is great. Haha! Joke's on you, you big nerd. Luckily, Pokemon in the past are dumb. A faux fear orb. Now this is what I'm after. They set up a monster house and I'm just like, boo, and then they all leave. Here we go. No, wrong spot. But who the hell dared to steal a time gear? It could be anybody. Even after spreading rumors for years. Even after having deceived all those poor fools to protect them with their life. Even after everything I've done to sway the masses away. Boy's been doing a disinformation campaign about the time gears for, like, centuries. There's still someone who dares to contradict the established rules. This is unprecedented. An absolute irregularity. I'll make sure whoever's behind this pays dearly for it. Cresselia? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm stupid. The top one is current time Darkrai. The bottom one is future Darkrai. The real question is which one wins. It's got to be the future one, right? They did the same bit in Crash 4. I can't kill you, because if I killed you, that would kill me.
For real? You've been cornered to this point? And it's all thanks to your naivety. We weren't meticulous enough. I see. However, damn your heart. I just want to kiss you. Now this is the ship we need. I won't give up that easily.
Hell yeah. Can you Dark Void a Darkrai? You just having a little nap?
How did he know? I couldn't deceive this one. Ow.
I cannot squeaky enough to get a Ditto voice going. Look at this treasure chest. Bam! I don't know how to unlock it, so I'll just punch it I'll punch it to open it up. This is the second one. 3 more time gears remain. I must have them. Boy can't do puzzles, but he can do the unknown writing to get to those stupid unknown puzzles. It's such a blessing Celebi knew all of their identities in advance. That Ditto's not very strong, but if they caught me off guard, I might have been put into trouble. Here I go again. Do we ever see that happen in real time? Time to run! Who the hell is possibly going to come out of that door? This is from Blue Rescue Team. Nidoking wasn't with Espeon's team, right? No, maybe?
No matter what I propose, these guys keep forcing me to stick to Magnezone's pre-established protocol.
This is the one that Dusknoir. This is the one that Disciple I were talking about, that this guy can be bought. If Dusknoir shows up on this janky ass looking map,
it's because these kind of Pokemon are. Quit it being an explorer. I just can't stand them all. Wouldn't it be much easier if outlaws were straight up prosecuted in the police's facilities? Nah. Of course, it's better to make me come all the way here every time, whatever the outcome of your mission is. It's truly important for me to be present at each and every one of the arrests and to keep giving you a pat on the back, too.
He's imitating Magnezone.
Zit, we need to grant good service to the guilds. Zit. I'm itching to grab a good case so I can finally order you to wander around the same way you do with me, you tin plate brain.
Dusknoir.
Who's there? Show yourself.
It is Dusknoir. Okay, keep it together.
It'd be a shame if someone noticed that the new officer Nidoking enjoys criticizing their senior behind their back. Stay right where you are. There's no need for you to see me yet. Were you listening to what I... Isn't it obvious? You should keep an eye on that wicked tongue of yours. However, you have no reason to fear. It's not my intention to sabotage your career. As long as you cooperate like you should, that is.
He's so manipulative. Let's go. I like that they're still using the little speech bubble like we don't know who it is.
What do you want from me? I'm just a regular officer. I haven't got access to any classified info. Oh, do not worry. That's not what I want. I have all the intel I need already. No. In fact, I actually want to help you achieve your goals. You want the case of your life? There's a nerd going around stealing time gears. From, no wait, hold on. PaperWatt doesn't know the lore about Super Mystery Dungeon yet. Don't worry about it. I like you, Nidoking. I do not sympathize with those who blindly cling to their obsolete methods either.
Look. Oh no, it's just a diagonal spread. I thought he moved his head.
Right? That's just what I meant. Yes, I understand you perfectly. Now then, I need you to do me a favor. One I can only ask someone in your position.
What is it?
Why am I the only one you can ask it to? I knew you were once a member of the Exploration Team Federation. You are still in touch with him, right? After all, you were still relying on them to keep doing your job. No need to tell me twice. There's just no way to get rid of them. What if I told you there is indeed one? And that on top of aiding you with that, I could give you the edge you need to stop that piece of junk from teasing you. You got me all excited. Tell me what you want already. I'll do anything for that. Sorry, wrong voice. Well, it's quite simple, actually. Someone as capable as you should be able to carry it without further issue. I need you to introduce an additional profile to the Explorer's database. Both institutions share.
That is...
Once you've done so, you'll spread some rumors about their extraordinary abilities. Solo exploring, advanced knowledge.
He's not setting up Grovile. He's setting up himself. He's setting himself up as an exploration team member. That's why he can't show his face. I need you... He like steps out. I need you to get this Dusknoir guy. Aren't you a Dusknoir?
No. Anything could work, actually. I don't know if I'll get the word out. Involve as many Pokemon as you can. It's important that... Do you even understand what you're asking me to do? And how absurd it sounds? Tone it down. I have still got all these solutions you need. You won't be willing to throw away the chance to kill two Starly with one rock throw, right?
Pokemon were figures of speech.
I doubt anyone will reach out for you like this again.
Do you think that's the reason that flying types are weak to rock type moves, is because of two birds with one stone?
We know the best. You weren't the most popular guy around back at the Federation. And you neither are now at the Corps. Think you're a smart one just because you heard some gossip back at Pokemon Square? You must be dumber than I thought if you think you convinced me with those real promises. That's a word. Someone who can't even show their face with negotiating can only be all talk. That's where you're wrong. I know way more things than you can even imagine. Just because I've come talk to you doesn't mean I don't have access to the intel the police has right now. Yeah, sure. Come on, tell me, you quack. The early morning someone stole the second time gear. And you still have no clue about who it was.
Wow. Now he's really setting up two Starlers with one rock throw. He's gonna feed them that Grovile's the one doing it, and he's going to set up his own stage presence at the same time. Are you involved in all this mess?
Well, yes and no. Are you the one behind the robbery of them both? Justice will show no mercy upon... No, but I do know who. And that info could be yours before anyone else. Damn you. You'll be charged for obstruction. Tell me right now, or... Look, Nidoking, I'm running out of patience. You were caught blaspheming against your boss. You're unsatisfied with your position, and everyone despises you. Your situation's a pittance, and you're the only one to blame about it. Don't intend to be someone you're not. You're not squeaky clean. And from where I come, Pokemon like you usually tend to meet their end before they would want to.
Are they threatening me? An officer?
Who the hell are they? Don't bite the hand that tries to feed you, or you'll be hungry for the rest of your life. Do as I say, and you'll ensure yourself a chair among the directors of the organization you are now working for. I don't care about how difficult it seems to you. I perfectly know you've got the means to make that info sink in. If you do so, you'll have your tip-off, and then no one nor anything will be able to tell you how to get things done. Neither me, nor your Federation ex-comrades, nor the half-pint explorers lazing around there.
Sorry, I was gonna take a shot at T-Put and Jimothy.
Not even Magnezone and the unrelenting sense of duty you despise so much. It'll be It will be you the one to take control of justice. No more being that flying jalopies of delivery boy. And your word will be unquestionable. There's no doubt.
Music's so good for this. And if I manage to merge this profile within the rest, how much would it take for you to tip me off? Even if we haven't made such much progress yet, Magnezone must have already left for Limestone Cave. And you'd better start off already. If I discover it before you do, it's game over.
Dusknoir, that's the name I want you to elevate. And remember that I've got eyes everywhere. You've already seen I'm no quack at all. Make sure you do, as if your life depended on it. That could actually be the case. How do you dare to...
Do you see that little, like, bit by the door entrance? I think that sprite kind of clipped a little bit.
There's no one here. I've got to get straight to the Federation. That scrap junk will get too ahead of me otherwise.
Please, no more deep voice characters. Wow, I really should have gotten stronger.
I had no choice. This was the first step I had to take if I was somehow forced to come back to the past. I am the most experienced one, the one who must survive, of us both. If by any chance history ended up being changed.
Right. I don't know. Whatever, just let it cook.
I must evade death at any cost.
Do you think he could throw himself back, throw the other one and... Okay, so, yeah, the future Darkrai did win.
My old body now lies lifeless, however. My mind has forcibly occupied this other one. Therefore, my disappearance is now completely impossible.
What? What are you on about?
However... Ah!
Well, isn't this ironic? I've got someone in my mind now. That sucks.
Let me out! Let me out! You've got to understand. I know deep down you comprehend what's best. Sink into silence. Vanish in the dark. Merge with me already.
There's no time to lose. Freaking doing the Dragon Ball fusion.
Damn it. I don't know when I'll recover from this unlucky situation. I can barely move. This was not what I had planned at all. Is this how that poor wretch felt during all this time?
Wow. Well, I'm really getting a slice of humble pie here, aren't I?
I guess that I actually depend on him now. Ha!
I would love to save my adventure. Get a drink. I should have gotten water. The lemonade's delicious. It just leaves that sour sensation in my mouth. You can't do this to me. Why is the board there? They got very nostalgic for this music. That Shuppet and Murkrow are from Sky. I know that Shuppet anywhere. I know my Shuppets.
Whoa, what a lively town. I'd love to stay around for a while. However, that's not the reason I've come here for. I better start asking already.
He's in trouble.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
I don't remember their voices. I wasn't ready. I didn't study.
Oh, we never seen you around here. Are you new to town? Yeah, I moved near not long ago. I decided to come and say hello now that I finally settled properly.
This might not actually be put in the setting of Red and Blue. They might have just taken the town. Like this might be portraying as a town in Sky's setting.
Lovely.
You have to throw a party someday and invite us all. That's what we always do around here.
Party, huh? Doesn't even know the meaning of the word. They seem so carefree. Wish I could do what they just suggested me. Yeah, that'd be fun. I see what I can do about it. By the way, besides myself, is anyone else you didn't know appeared around here recently?
Someone else?
Yeah. It is someone very precious to me. They told me they'd move here as well some time. Alright, he's about like yay high, doesn't look like a Pokemon, kind of like a black silhouette kind of look to him. Looks are a bit peculiar. They have no scales or claws or fur or tail. Behold, a human being! Oh, that's a good... Oh, I don't have time to get into that bit. Whoa, there's not many Pokemon that fit that description.
Oh, now that you mentioned it, I might have just heard someone out like that.
For real? And do you know anything else about them?
Well, I have no clue on where they might be right now, but it's someone that's definitely here to stay. An exploration prodigy.
Not inherently wrong. Like, Grovehouse like, oh, well, now that doesn't fit the human very well. The human sucked. Exploration? That wasn't exactly their passion.
Hey, I just realized who you're talking about. I've also heard about them. Every pro exploration team around has for sure learned that name by now. And we, Team Glee, are no amateurs at all despite our friendly looks.
Well said, leader. Tell them how it's done. Is Team Glee the one from, like, they like hang out in Wigglytuff's guild a lot? And so, this prodigy you're talking about is a Pokemon? Well, of course. What could they be instead? Sure, you're right.
But their looks are very uncommon. It's said that they instill respect with just one glance.
They have 3 eyes.
They've got one single eye, a mouth in their stomach, and their body never touches the floor wherever they go.
The hell?
They're super cool. They explore on their own without considering the chance of fainting with no one around. Rumor has it for them, it's much more comfortable since not many can keep up with their pace inside a dungeon. And the only thing about them that's on par with their exploring skills
is how handsome they are.
Is their knowledge. They're the wisest Pokemon you'll ever live to know.
Whoa, that Pokemon sounds pretty cool. We got to ask them for an autograph at all costs. So, then, what is that Pokemon's name? Dusknoir. That's the current exploring superstar's name. He doesn't know, right? They've not met since they got here.
It's just unbelievable. They're about to reach the top of the exploration world in absolute record speed.
Boy put himself in, like, Guildmaster rank.
Some describe them as ahead of their time. And it's no wonder.
Hey, what if they actually came from the future? What a stupid thing to say, Togepi, you idiot.
Wouldn't that explain their awesome abilities?
Sure, that must be the case. They're a time traveler who knows everything that'll happen to them in advance. I bet they even go in a stupid little phone box.
Why not? Pre-military powers, like those of the very same Federation's Inspector.
Espeon. Gorovil's reaction.
Hey, are you alright? Your face has turned kind of pale now. Oh, that's true. He was looking for someone else. And we've done nothing but daydreaming instead. Forgive us. Sometimes our glee excites us so much that we stop noticing how others feel around at some point. If we hear about another new Pokemon, we'll tell you as soon as possible.
Yeah, don't worry. Bye.
Well, let's hope he finds them. Yeah, given he showed such a big disappointment on his face.
It must be someone really close to him, and then like the wanted poster's gonna come up for Grovile, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my God, we just talked to a criminal! Oh God!"
They must be someone really close to him.
It's not that long ago, but even this screenshot, like this place looks so good.
Wonder what direction I should take next. Oh, there must be this one here.
They could, the partner and the protagonist and Pokemon could be there. What is this? And what is this? Okay, cool.
So this is the famous Wigglytuff's Guild. His childish appearance is not exactly the one to be expected from such a prestigious institution. Looks stupid. Moreover, it seems like its access is limited. Shall I request my admission somehow?
I'll just float over this grate. Another Pokemon he's gonna meet that he already knows. He doesn't know because he doesn't have his memories. He's gonna fly over the grate and be like, "Who is Footprint?"
Footprint? I don't have any feet. Perhaps if I step right here.
Pokemon detected! Pokemon detected!
Oh, it feels so good to nail this now.
Who's Footprint? Who's Footprint?
The footprint is,
What's the matter, Sentry? Sentry! What's wrong, Sentry Diglett?
I can't identify whose footprint is it.
What? You can't identify the footprint? That's your entire job.
What do you mean? I'm trying to tell you. I can't identify what I don't know. Hey, you, the one up there. Wait a sec, please.
They don't seem to be much more prominent compared to the rest of the Pokemon I've ran into around. I hope the other rumors I've heard about this guild don't turn out to be another disappointment. And I think it's the perfect time to check out if my delivery boy's done his job properly. Ahem! Excuse me, Sentry. I've come to visit. I would like to speak to Wigglytuff.
Say again? You want to meet our guildmaster?
Yes, precisely. My name is Dusknoir. You may have heard about me.
Your name is Dusknoir? Please, just wait a moment.
Dusknoir?
A world-famous Dusknoir?
Ha! Bingo.
Are they all coming out? Oh no, that's just the grade. Yeah, do their voices. Do their voices. God, it feels good. There they are. Oh my god, they're right there. Alright, it's now uncanon. I believe by the positioning of this, Piplup is the protagonist and Chimchar is the partner. Like the ones from the TV show. That's the anime special. Oh, it feels good.
Thank you for visiting. What an honor.
No, think nothing of it. Our honor's all mine. There's no greater pleasure than visiting Wigglytuff's Guild. It's famous.
It's our pleasure regardless. The truth is, we didn't expect such a requested visitor today.
Look at him talking.
Oh, forgive me. Despite my fine reputation, I can be somewhat impertinent at times.
They're asking about him right now.
Should I have notified you in advance? I apologize for appearing in such a sudden way.
Don't worry. You don't have to make an appointment to come visit a friend.
Friend? You've just met me, though. Perhaps everyone is your friend. That is. Oh, I see. This guy is the total opposite of what he once was.
What's he on about?
How amusing.
What's he on about?
I'm glad to know, Guildmaster. Thanks for your kindness. The thing is, that the news about your most recent discoveries reached my curious ears.
Do you have ears? Oh, you mean our last expedition, right? That wasn't the case. There was no discovery at all.
I remember this.
I'm afraid those news must surely be false.
Why are you lying to me, puny creature?
Oh.
You knew all along. That innocent face of yours is perhaps a twisted facade. There's no way you got there and still ignore the presence of a time gear in its surroundings. I better watch out for him. I got the feeling this Pokemon does also hide something fearsome inside. He's gonna Yumta and kick my ass. I see. Well, that must have been quite a disappointment for your guild.
Yes, that expedition was a waste of time. Didn't learn a thing about anything.
I've heard that Wigglytuff's guild was mounting an expedition to find Fogbound Lake. Came here hoping to hear about your latest triumph.
Sorry, we didn't learn a thing.
Not at all. It's no trouble to me. This gave me an opportunity to visit you. I plan to stay in Treasure Town for a short while. May I visit with you occasionally during my stay? Your guild constantly receives the latest news. Good information would be a big help for on my explorations.
No problem. I have exploration teams visit all the time. You're always welcome here. Hey everyone, this is Dusknoir. He's going to stay in Treasure Town for a while. Mind yourself around him. Dusknoir is very famous and quite knowledgeable, so I bet everyone would like to get advice from him. But let's not overdo it. We don't want to be a nuisance.
Someone could come into the stream right now, see this cutscene, and they're like, I don't remember the cutscene being like this. Why are we getting Dusknoir's thoughts?
Now, everyone, our guest might be famous, but don't embarrass us by asking him for autographs.
No, if it's autographs you want, I'm sure I can oblige. But information? I'm afraid you flatter me. I have very little information. However, I would be delighted if I may be of service to you. If there's anything you wish to ask of me, please don't hesitate.
Yep, it's a great honor. Oh, I'm so very glad to have met you. Come on now, everyone. You're dismissed.
I think I'll go for a stroll in Treasure Town. Please do feel free to approach me with anything.
Look at the Protex talking to Chimchar. I'm dying.
Good day.
Just those little details of the sprite. Dusknoir passes by the Duskull.
Ah. Hello.
What if it was the same Duskull? Could you imagine? Well, here we go.
Alright. Time to get back to work.
Hello. This is actually, depending on how this conversation goes.
You don't seem to be willing to make a deposit. How may I serve you? Well, if it's no bother. Tell me. Oh, so that was it. Thanks for understanding it. I had to get it done one way or another. It would be our little secret, all right? Don't worry, I'm as silent as a tomb.
Doesn't speak the same. I don't think that's what they're going for. Maybe it is. I gotta talk to everybody.
Hi, this is Chansey's daycare. If you happen to get any egg, please let me take care of it.
Excuse me, but breeding is not within my current priorities.
Good to know that even Dusknoir's freaked out by this.
Some sort of brothel in the middle of Treasure Town. What the hell? The past is weird. Even if it somehow was. Why would I let my precious offspring in the hands of some suspiciously kind woman? Oh, there's a note. Let's see if it's what's written on it. PaperWatt dojo has collapsed. It will rise from the rubble again. Yes, the dojo will be resurrected to its former glory. PaperWatt dojo sensei. So a dojo it is, huh? No wonder it ended up like this. Who would want to train hard in such a peaceful town like this one? This Pokemon's reasoning just won't stop surprising me. And not exactly in a positive way. I want to talk to you.
Great, Dusknoir, it's been a big honor. We're Team CG.
Did I never talk to these guys?
We're not very well known yet, but someday we expect to be able to explore alongside you as equals. Forgive our disproportionate ambition.
Yeah, sure. There's no need to stress. I'm not much of a thing either.
Your humility is huge. Thanks for such inspiring words.
No problem. How intense. I didn't look like it at all. Hello.
Whoa, it's a great Dusknoir. I'm a big fan, sir.
Forgive my little sister. She's still too young and doesn't know how to hold back. She really just admires you. I can assure. She loves great explorers when they come by Treasure Town, which is quite usual nowadays. Oh, it's a great honor to be included in such an exquisite list. I'll make sure to be the one to greet you next time, okay?
He's so nice and manipulative.
All right, that's awesome. Thank you, great Dusknoir.
Are you me? Tell me.
I don't.
That bugs me.
Link, Goyle.
Link,
Goyle.
Now heated debate like very few. What a deployment of unappealable arguments.
What are they talking about? this next screen.
Dusknoir. It can't be. This must be some kind of mistake. I'm yet again getting confused by a simple name. I know that Primal Dialga could have easily sent him after us through time. And that evolving here should be completely possible, but still. Why on earth would he decide to build a reputation as an explorer here? It's the only thing that doesn't fit in. And so quickly, too.
I mean, he could have just been sent anywhere in the past, but I like this setup. Way more manipulative.
I've barely been here for a few weeks. And I'm sure he didn't come here before I did.
How do you know that?
Could I maybe be overthinking all over this? He didn't seem someone as gentle as so kindly become unpopular among others. The only reason I could think of for him to do something like this is instead preparing an ambush. It's precisely for me to do what I'm doing right now. Slow down my own progress. He must think that putting his name in everyone's mouth is an efficient strategy to dissuade me. He'd wish. All that effort you've made to stop me will all be in vain. I'll head to Fogbound Link immediately. Though, to be honest, if there's something that does worry me about this, it's the chance it's him, the one to find him first.
Dusknoir could find the human. Alright, next save point.
Therefore, in my...
This is gonna be quite the scene.
Therefore, in my opinion, some home delivery could be a good choice if you're aiming to expand your business. You could do like an Uber sort of thing, and people could order the items, and then a Pokemon could bring them to them. By golly, I'd never thought about that. It'd be a huge revolution in our comment sector.
What's the voices that they use in the special? Piplup has the same voice as Blaze the cat. And Chimchar has Chimchar's voice. Right.
Hello there. You're from the guild, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we're Team Pokepals.
Close.
We work at the guild. It's great to meet you. So, what are you doing in town, Dusknoir, sir? Shopping? No, simply enjoying a chat. I held him down. The great Dusknoir is so very famous. We started a conversation, and what a surprising talk. The great Dusknoir is so worldly and wise, I'm thoroughly impressed. I guess the rumors are true. Dusknoir, sir, you really must be as knowledgeable as they say.
It's so weird. It's like a different team.
May I ask, Chimchar, what I could do for you? Have you come to shop? Oh yes, fine merchandise, fine wares. Sorry, no. We came to ask you something today, not shop. You see... I see. Perfect apples. I'm sorry to disappoint you. We have no plans to stock perfect apples. Oh, alright. That's too bad. Chetot will be disappointed with the news.
So many voices, so little time.
It's a real hurry. Wait for me. The Maaaaan is a real brothers. Well, hello to you both. Hi, Kecleon brothers. Oh, and Team Pokepals too.
Team Pokepals.
What's up? What's the rush? You know how we've been looking for our last item? Last item? Do you mean the same one we're looking for before? Yes, it's an item called a water float. A water float? Now that's quite the precious item. Yes, that's why we've been looking hard for a long time.
I wonder if we're gonna do a dungeon with Dusknoir going through the Thunder Place.
And then someone said they saw a water float on the beach today. We're rushing to the beach now. Heh, juicy tidbit.
Oh, could be useful for our plan.
We'll bring the chief up to speed and get the jump on him. Hey, I kind of got a voice like Dusknoir. I never noticed. That's excellent. It's great that it's finally turned up. Yes. Yep. Come on, Azrael. Let's go quick. Yep. I was wondering how those little brothers were doing with that item search. Good for them. Looks like they found it.
I wonder if the Piplup going to say anything. I mean, he is the protagonist. He doesn't say much.
I've never heard of a water float. What purpose does it serve? A water float is an item specifically for Azuriel. It can be attained only by trading precious treasures again and again.
As such, it's said to be an exceedingly rare item.
Ah, is that so?
Our line of work is buying and selling. We've never heard of it. It must be exceedingly rare. To sell such a rare item, I'm afraid such a day will never come.
To sell? Oh, I just remembered. We have to report back to Chaton about the perfect apples. Let's get back to the guild.
A very precious object for them, huh? Well, what were we talking about?
Oh yes, home delivery. Keep on explaining, please.
I love this. I love this. I love it. Please let me save. Please let me save. I want to save. Dusknoir. Right? Oh no, Uxie. See, this is why we don't. This is why we don't go all the way for that. I don't remember. Oh, Uxie is the yellow one, right?
Soon after they left, another Pokemon would come, but this one, it stole the time gear.
Close enough.
I should have done it. I should have taken their memories when I had the chance.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but you're wrong. No one led me here. No one told me about this place. I've known about the presence of a time gear here for a long time. I've no quarrel with you, and I'm taking it with me. A third time gear. This feels so good. I would like to save, please. I would like to save.
Ah, I see. That's what happened to your water float. What a mean thing to do.
So Piplup's team is now on the way there, right there. Blech. Is on the way right there. Is on the way there right now. Yes.
Yep. They said they would get it for us.
Good for you. You can rest easy knowing Team Pokepal is on the case.
Yes, that's true. They once saved Azura too. We're so grateful for their help.
Good day to you all. Is something the matter?
Hello, Dusknoir, sir.
We're talking about Meryl's lost item. Do you remember? We discussed the very same thing not long ago.
Of course. I believe you're referring to the water float. I seem to recall you've heard about that it was on the beach.
Exactly. But now there is more to the story.
I see. It's terrible indeed. It's hard to imagine why anyone would do something so wretched. It must take some pathetic thugs to stoop so low.
I just couldn't agree more. To be so mean-spirited to children, and to children so young as these brothers. It's utterly unforgivable. Unforgivable.
One more thing. Where's Team Pokepals gone?
They went to Ab Plains.
Pardon? You say Ab Plains? But in Ab Plains at this time of year.
How do you know about this?
It's the season for... No, it's ruinous.
Team Pokepal is in grave danger. He did this literally out of the goodness of his heart. There's no, like, ulterior motive.
What? I must leave for Ab Plains immediately.
What? Wait.
What? How would bro know?
Those two might be doomed already. I don't know if clearing the dungeon could be attainable for them, but they'd definitely be crushed by Manectric and his pack if they reach the end of the seam. Not that I mind them, anyways. They don't seem to be pieces I should pay too much attention to. However,
are you referring to the floating thing?
I hope it's intact when I get there. Specific items are a sensitive subject to me.
Reaper cloth.
Anyways, I can't let this task in their hands. I didn't seem properly prepared for it. Though saving them both wouldn't be bad either. Help me totally consolidate my already enormous influence.
So he wants the water float, but also if he saves them and makes them like him, all the better.
It's time to show them why I deserve the title I currently hold.
All right, let's get through this dungeon quick.
Well, that helps. Wait, do I have any inventory? No? Alright. Gummy? Oh, never had one of these. Nom. Yay. Hello.
Dusknoir helps them out during the fight, right? Or does he just, like, show up and take care of it?
Hey, I can float through walls again! Yippee! That's awesome. Oh man, I am the best of both worlds. I'm strong and I can float through walls. With a little bit of a discount. Not as good as I used to. Can I help you? Die.
Now, because this is a lower level dungeon, he's probably kicking all their asses, yeah. Because this has to be a dungeon for Team Pokepals to get through. Oh, I was already 2 away.
Bye.
Yeah, we'll just rush through. Oh,
No gummies, yeah. Come here. Hey. This is great. I feel so smarter already.
maybe that's how he learned about all the stuff about airplanes.
Well, I'll just go through the wall. No problem for me. Dead ends. More like...
I was gonna say, what's a dead end to a ghost type? That's why they call them dead ends, because ghost types are just whatever.
Bye. I wonder if I'll level up anymore during this adventure. It's so weird being Dusknoir in a dungeon. Look, guy, you really don't want any of this. You're really not gonna... You're joking, right? Pokemon in the past are stupid. Bye. Oh, you want some too? Actually, that pure seed's actually kind of dope. Give that here. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm just eating it now. See ya. Hello. Goodbye.
Actually, the ice punch is probably like quadruple effective, isn't it?
This is great. Luminous orb. Another one. Excellent.
I have to use Dusknoir voice for a D&D character. It's way too fun to just give up when I'm done with this game.
Excuse me, pardon me. You really don't want anything to do with me.
The closest I had is that I played a D&D character that was like based off of Columbo. And I don't know if I can do his voice because my throat's kind of shot, but it was...
And just one more thing. It's very similar to Dusknoir, you see.
Well, I said I would do it. Why is the music so anxious? Dusknoir. Oh, he's actually a really high rank. Alright, well that's it for us. We'll finish the rest of the post-game next stream, I suppose? Save state. Alright. Yeah. I will see you guys. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys Sunday. I'm so excited. I want to play more of this game. I'm so excited. There's the post game. Yippee!